family brunch on Sunday, and the hotels that could be provided by the hotel. You know,
Okay.
that would be one thing too.
And then people can travel on Monday?
Yeah.
Okay. Got you. So,
because some people may not stay till Monday. I think some people may, leave depending on what their thing is. Like some people may leave. A lot of people are not coming in Thursday night, even though we said Thursday, some people may come in Friday night. And, I think the majority of people will be there Friday and Saturday. And then, some folks may leave on Sunday. So it'll be good to have a family breakfast or a brunch on Sunday that can be at the hotel.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's 5 things. The Saturday picnic, the Friday game night, the Saturday picnic. Both of those events have food and beverages.
Yeah.
The game night has a DJ. The reunion T-shirt, the swag bag with keepsake, hand sanitizer, candy, and a mask, and then the Sunday brunch, Sunday breakfast brunch. So does that sound worth the $250? I think
I
so.
think it do.
It sounds great to me to get to know the family. It sounds great to me.
Oh, thanks, Ned.
I think that sounds.
Hey, Nitra.
Hey, Ro, how you doing?
Good, you?
I'm doing good. I'm hanging in there.
Good.
Have fun tonight hosting. You gotta have fun with it now.
I know.
You getting your grub on. That's good though. You being smart.
I am.
Yeah, you don't know when you're gonna eat.
Okay.
So eat now.
Then I have Bible study right after that.
I just ate my dinner right before this call too, at like 4:50. I was in the kitchen cooking. Everybody's like, "Oh, that smells good." I'm like, it's mine.
You don't touch.
Yeah. Okay. So if that sounds good, because I think, I don't know. Do you think that some folks, even in that those of you who live in Chicago, would you guys stay at the hotel, or would you guys just go back and forth?
Yeah, I'll say this: us committee members that live here, I think we should stay in the hotel.
My household would be in the hotel.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So me, Mom, and Wendy, we would just definitely stay in the hotel because can't be doing the driving back and forth.
I didn't know if people would, consider driving back and forth. I was like, that seems like that's a lot of driving.
It is. So yeah, no, we gonna stay.
And we need to be available for everything going on right then. So
yeah.
True.
Exactly.
Okay.
Plus, it makes it seem for me like a getaway.
I know.
Yeah. It's like a mini vacation.
Yay. Yay.
Cool. All right.
So is that good? So Rochelle, when you doing the flyer, ma'am?
Yes, I just need all of the details written down that you guys want on the flyer.
Okay,
and I'll create it.
So the flyer needs to have naturally the date,
location.
We're working. We may have, depending on how this meeting goes, we may have the location, decided today.
Okay.
Let's just decide it today. What are we waiting for?
Waiting for you to finish your dinner, Negro.
What is that called when you have enough people in a committee and not all the people? What is that called?
A quorum.
We have a quorum. We have a quorum, and we can make the executive decision. We are fine with that.
Yes, let's handle it.
Okay.
Handle it.
So may I share my screen so everybody can see before Rochelle has to drop off?
Absolutely.
No, go ahead.
Right, let's see.
Yes.
Where is it? Can you guys see my screen?
Yes,
ma'am.
Yeah.
Yep. So
Okay.
I looked at five. I looked at 5 hotels One's the DoubleTree, the Holiday Inn, the Hyatt Lodge, sorry, I'm not talking right. The Lodge, the Hyatt House, and the Marriott. All of these hotels are in Oak Brook. They are in the vicinity of the, of course, of the park, literally within a mile, if that, within a mile or two of the park. I've included, and I can send this to everybody if you guys want to take a look, so that way you can kind of click. Will it let me do it?
Okay.
Yes, come on, bring it. So this is the DoubleTree Oak Brook, if it'll come up fast enough, but they're all really good hotels. So I want to talk through their rate really quick. I should have printed this out, and I could have talked while I had it. Anyway, so they have a couple of rates. One of their rates is, I have it in my book. One of their rates is, as I'm bringing up, here's the DoubleTree Oak Brook. Their rates are $104 without breakfast and $124 with breakfast. Now, I must say that all of these hotels, they do require, each one of them did require a minimum of 10 rooms for a block, so that we can all like be together, maybe on the same floor, maybe in the same vicinity. If we have to do 2 floors or something like that, depending on how many of us there are. They are also able, so those are just some things that what they offer. There's one of their rooms, their lobby area, what their room looks like, and stuff like that. Going back to my spreadsheet, they did have a, for some of them that gave me some information, in terms of most of the hotels gave me menus. So I was able to kind of like look to see like, hey, how much would it cost if we were to have game night and to bring in, like a DJ? And of course, the majority of them, I think all of them except for one, they'll give you the room, but you have to pay for beverage, right? And so they did not include, so the reception room, let me go back for a second, I apologize. They did not have a hospitality room. And a hospitality room is just like somewhere where we can just kick it, without being, with all of us not kicking it in the lobby. But we did have the reception room, which would be the game night room. They didn't give me too much info in her. I would have to call them to figure out what their minimum would be, because she didn't give me that in her proposal. But I did kind of figure out like, hey, if there were, depending on when people got in, at a minimum of 40 people for game night, and then just going through to say like, hey, this is what a buffet dinner would be, because a lot of the hotels, they don't want you bringing in food except for one. You have to do outside. I'm sorry, you have to use their food.
Still can't find that part of my charger that somebody moved.
So I did it on a quantity of 40 folks. So our game night dinner at a minimum with 40 folks could cost about $2,280. And that's based upon some of the, like I said, some of the buffets that they would cost, which was they were expensive. So their buffet that they have was like $57 per person. They were a little more pricey. They also had a game night for our game night, including, this would be basically a hosted bar, right? So this hosted bar for 3 hours, the tab would be somewhere at least for 30 people, because not everybody drinks. It'd be a little bit over 1,000. And then for, even if we did breakfast like on that Sunday, and this is just your basic continental with eggs and it's a little more than continental. So a little hot breakfast with eggs, pancakes, whatever, for 30, because a lot of people are not going to get up and do the brunch or whatnot. Some will, but at a minimum of, we did 30, it would be about 1,000. Okay, and that's for the DoubleTree. Holiday Inn was a little bit, they give you breakfast no matter what. They just had one. one rate, which was
120.
119, and that actually already includes breakfast.
Okay.
They don't have like any type of kick it room or a hospitality room for us. And then they did give me some pricing in terms of their food.
Mm-hmm.
And so some of their food, again, it's kind of like, you know, basic sit down. They had it's like chicken or fish or whatever. So there was like doing a like a fiesta style, but their buffet was a little bit cheaper at $25 per person. So theirs was a little bit cheaper, but this is what they have. So their rooms, they're a little bit, I think it's like your typical Holiday Inn. It's just, you know, there's not a lot of frills or whatnot. Let's see. So for dinner for 40 was a little less at, they're all pretty much the same. Dinner for 40 doing a buffet would be about a couple of grand. And that's at a minimum of 40. More people cost more money. For the liquor, and this is just for the liquor, for about 30, about 1,000, and in breakfast, again, your basic breakfast with eggs, pancakes, and sausage and things, but a buffet would be about 1,000. Hyatt Lodge. Now the Hyatt Lodge was a little different. They are going through, I don't know if it's a lodge or Lowe's, but they look really nice.
Okay.
It's in the forest. You know.
You know what? And Eula, I'm sorry. I believe the lodge is right there by
The park.
the park. Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
It looked like it's the
Literally.
closest one.
nice.
Yeah. So this one, and it's really, it looks like the part of the park right there.
Yeah.
Their amenities were very nice. They just finished a huge remodel,
Mhm.
from what they were told me. They're a little bit pricier. Their rooms are $139 a night, and so they had a minimum of food and beverage, and the minimum was something that we would, and even though the other hotels that didn't, I put no information because it's not like they don't have a food and beverage minimum, because usually all hotels do, but they just didn't give me that information.
Ooh.
So their food and beverage minimum was $1,200 that we would have to cough up. Their pricing for food was a little less. So for dinner for 40, as you can see, it's much lower.
Yeah.
I could
Lovely.
not, they didn't give me any bar information. Now, everybody else was happy to give me some bar information because I told them we wanted to drink, but they didn't include that. And
Okay.
even their breakfast was a little bit cheaper. So they are bringing up their condo thing right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking at their website. It's beautiful.
It's a beautiful, it's a beautiful hotel. It's
4.5
super-
stars out of 5.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Yeah. I
It's
look at
very,
that.
very nice. And, you know, free parking for all of those of us that have to, you know, get the cars and stuff like that.
Glory.
But as you can see,
Hotel
like, there's
parking
the
is
park.
expensive.
Yeah, they're right there. So their rooms look nice.
Mm-hmm. They do.
It just,
So-
you know, I don't like.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't
Did you
like.
just vote?
She did.
Because I have to go. And so,
That's okay.
God bless you. Zachary.
God bless you.
We're not ready for you.
No, I was saying God bless to Zach because he was leaving for work.
Oh, God bless you, Zach.
God bless you, Zachary.
Right now.
So
God bless you.
let
I know that.
me look at the Holiday Inn.
So you look at the Hyatt House. The Hyatt House was a little different because I think they're kind of like, their rooms are from your base. The reason why it's 120 through 130, their rooms are a little bit different because their rooms are like some of them can be suites. So they have a different type of setup.
Right.
So that's like your room that's 130, right? So you get a little bit, you get some more room. That said, at this place, we would have to bring in our own food.
Yeah, they're
So
more
they-
conducive to business travel.
Yeah. So they're like long-term business, you know, you're home away from home.
No,
So,
ma'am.
so then the last one was, where's my thing? The last one is the Marriott. The Marriott's rates by far is towards the lower end. It's 109. That is a 2-queen bedroom, 2-queen bed rate. They would give us a hospitality room each night that we had 10 or more booked rooms. So the
Wow.
Yeah, just for
hospitality
the-
room, will be our kick it room, our own kick it room, separate of the lounge. I mean,
Oh,
of the, what is it, the
wow.
lobby, sorry. So, and this would be our room that we could kick it in, and we have our own space each night that we have 10 rooms or more, okay? So we
Okay.
have this room each, I got a clarification on that. And then for game night, for that room, which is a different room that they would give us, their food and beverage, they said that we would have to spend more than $500 on food and beverages, which we know we would spend more than $500. I think I have here on their end. It's a little pricey, but their food, Marriott has decent food. But they had different types of food with a buffet.
What about the location? The location for the Marriott?
They're all within a mile. All of these
Of the
hotels,
park?
I mean, that one is like, it doesn't overlook the park,
Yeah,
but it's not far from it.
right.
They're all
Okay.
very close.
I'm getting ready to leave. I'll vote for either the Marriott or the Lodge.
Okay.
And I'm gonna ditto that behind row 2 and dip out because I'm multitasking. I told Nate that, but I'm for whatever y'all want to go with.
Okay.
Yeah, me too. I'm not causing a fuss.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, Eula,
Whatever
for
y'all
all that
feel.
information. It was
Yes,
wonderful.
thank you.
I know. Excellent.
Yes.
Julie.
Bye.
And
Yeah, so I'm
follow-
looking. Bye,
One
sweetie.
more thing, y'all. I sent the financial information to Nate, so you know me and him is working as one as well. So y'all just follow up with me with the minutes, and then hopefully we'll have a follow up call real close.
Okay.
So I'll talk to y'all. Love y'all.
Love you, baby.
I
Love you.
darling.
All right. Bye bye.
So the Marriott is also going to give us, including with our own kick it space, we get some of their amenities. They're the Oak Brook Hotel, blah, blah, blah. They have a nice big TV in each room. They're also going to help us with a website. I was looking for that and I thought I saw it.
Yo, Mal.
A website that we would be able for everybody to kind of click and make their reservations.
Oh,
Marriott. Yeah, where did it go?
Oh my.
Yeah, so so we have our meet and greet space, is the hotel amenities, regular attractions. Now they're all super close. You know, we'll meet with the event planners and all that good stuff. Same thing. It must have fell out, but because I see that part of it is not stapled correctly. But anyway, but they would also, like I said, give us that one, kind of make it look a little snazzy, right? As we're looking for people to kind of check in and stuff.
Okay.
So, and then they're also going to give us a suite for each of those nights too. So, and I will try to work them for 2 suites, depending on if we get more people, especially if the local folks of Chicago are coming.
Yeah.
You know, to the hotel. I'm gonna try to get 2.
Absolutely.
So that way, you know, like the older folks, you know, if the younger folks are in the kick it thing down there, they just have also a sitting room. So each suite has, I think, just a little sitting room. It's not a big suite, but it is something that does have here it is right here.
The
So it
biggest
has that
suite is
sitting
not
room.
that big, huh?
No, but it does have a sitting room. So in case, like, you know, Wanda, Mabel, Philip, you know, all of them want to, you know, Frederick you know, can have a chitty chat and just have their own, you know, space with their own thing. You know, they have their own kind of separate. I think that's nice to have because they just have their own type of, you know, while the rest of us are doing, they just have their own space a little bit that they can use.
Yes.
I'm just saying.
I think they would be more comfortable too, because it has elevators and not stairs. And I don't know that the lodge has elevators. I would think it does.
Yeah, I would think so. Oh, and then also, Tracy, just real quick, we are able to bring our own snacks and our own non-alcoholic beverages
To the Marriott?
to the Marriott
Hey,
for
Wendy.
the kick it room, which I call the hospitality room. So the hospitality room that we would have each night, we can bring our own snacks, bring your own flask, bring your own whatever, and it'll be
Let me see. Go ahead.
That, okay, I'm leaning towards the Marriott. I need to go and really look at the lodge photos. But I'm leaning towards the Marriott because they just seem like they're offering more. I mean, you got me with the, you know, helping with the website so that people can book the rooms. I think that's
yeah, I
wonderful.
thought that was really cool.
I'm
Yeah, I
looking
think we
at the
all
lodge.
probably do the Marriott. It's kind of a no-brainer right there.
Oh,
I mean,
here
that
it
lodge
is.
is
Sorry.
beautiful.
So here it is. I found this at the end. So there is a family reunion web link. Enhance your correspondence and complimentary personalized web page designed to give your guests all the details they needed for the event, as well as reserving their hotel room online. They'll supply us with necessary direction cards to the Oakbrook Hotel. So it's perfect if we're putting in mailers, right? And then whatever, you earn 3 Marriott points. But I'm not spending Marriott points on that. And then they just talked about the food and beverage minimum. And then $500 would be due when the contract is signed.
Okay. Yeah, I'm leaning towards Marriott. There's a lot around it. So folks wanted to.
Where is it exactly, Tracy? I have to get my computer.
West 22nd Street in Oakbrook.
1401.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's not far from the zoo. There's a whole bunch of restaurants around it.
Okay.
The Arboretum's not far away.
There's the shopping mall or whatever, the shopping center.
Uh-huh.
Isn't far.
Yeah, it's not far. I mean, the lake next to the lodge is gorgeous. That would
It
just
is
be
gorgeous.
absolutely gorgeous, and relaxing and whatnot. But I think, the Marriott might be a better deal. And then I like, you know, what they're given.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that they're giving us a lot. I think, which is nice. You know, and I can push to the lady that I'm working with. She's really nice. I will push her for a little bit more if we're able to get a count. You know, even if we're able to get like, hey, you know, we can get one. What is a reduced rate that I can get another suite for? You know, just so that we can at least have 2, like at least good, decent spaces. I don't know how close they are to each other. But I think when we're looking at, you know, really making this stand out and it being the first one, I think it's great.
I think so. Will they offer senior rates?
Well, that's their group booking rate, the one.
Got you. Okay. Yeah, it might be a lot to ask Tracy to ask them to. They want a senior rate with group rates.
Right.
Okay. So are we ready to, how many are there? There's 4 of us?
There's 4.
Okay. Are we ready to vote? Well, Rochelle, one vote.
Hold on.
Did either or. She and Nadra.
I think the Marriott is good. I think that's the best option. That's my vote.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the lodge is nice, but it's $139. It's a little more expensive for folks.
Yeah.
Right.
Keep that in mind as well.
Yeah. Okay. Barbette, what's your vote?
Give me 1 minute.
Okay.
Okay, I'll see.
Local area. Oh, that's really nice.
Yeah, I know where this is. Okay, I said Marriott.
Okay. Eula?
Marriott.
Marriott wins.
All right.
All right. Chicago Marriott Oak Brook is the location.
Thank you all. I will contact the rest of the hotel, say thank you, but no thank you, and I will let Marriott know that they're the winner. I will let you know I'm gonna negotiate a few more things from her
Okay.
and see what else I can get.
Thank you, Eula. This is wonderful.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Good
Yes.
job. Good job on that. You.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay,
Get some more free
Friday.
stuff out of her. Especially, you know, and especially as we're looking at head counts and things like that, but at least we were able to kind of, you know, put those things in reserve, some of those things, and I'll get the
Yes.
contract and I'll email that so everybody can take a look at it before it gets signed. In case there's anybody has any questions.
Okay. Wonderful. Wonderful. All right. So then on the flyer, date, you got the location for lodging and the location for the picnic.
And this could be the save the date flyer.
Yeah.
And then, you know, if Marriott's going to come up with the link, then we can put that link on, and that would be good to put in like the Facebook
Yeah.
and all that stuff, how people are able to reserve their room, and then we can get a count.
Mhm.
Exactly. Okay. This is good. This is good.
Yeah.
All right. We're moving along, fam.
Yeah, you are.
So we've
Mhm.
got, we've made the deposit on the park.
Yeah.
Picnic location. Deposit paid.
Tracy, this morning I sent you the balance.
Yes, I got it.
Yeah.
Thank you, sweetie.
Okay. And I still owe you half of my part for the amount, the $250 that we're paying.
Okay.
So I'll be sending that to you tomorrow.
Okay. Ooh, what's wrong with my eyes? All right. Okay. All right. What else do we need to talk about? Ooh, excuse me.
I don't know, because Tracy needs to go to bed. What are we doing?
It's bad, isn't it? Eyes are burning. Okay. So then we say Friday is game night. So then the entertainment committee needs to come up with what we're gonna do on Friday night. Saturday is, we still really need to know from each family. So this is for Rochelle, because we still really need to know who's coming.
Yeah.
Who thinks
Very
they're gonna
important.
come. That's what we need to
Mhm.
know now.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, because how do we get the commitment from
From
people,
everybody.
you know, from families, you know, besides building the interest, and then, you know, telling folks to, you know, like save up, and this is what we're, you know, doing and whatnot.
Okay. So as the committee, what are we going to do? How are we going to reach out? Because I think that's on us to now start reaching out to folks. Now that we have some information, because people are going to ask questions.
Mhm.
So on the flyer, can you put all that information on the flyer, or?
We can, but we have some folks that, my young ones, and by young ones, I mean my grown children, of the 6 of them, maybe 2 of them are in Facebook,
Mhm.
if ever.
Mhm.
So besides, you know, the flyer or a mailer, because last time we talked, Wanda mentioned a mailer. Some of this is gonna have to be conversation,
Mhm.
I think.
I think the first of all, the save the date is the start to
Okay.
even let them know what we're doing. So we need to get that out sooner than later.
Agreed.
And with that
Okay.
too, and I know we were talking about doing a lot of it on social media, but we need to mail these things, out, so that we make sure that, it's no question. We need to get, because I know, Chase, you had made a list of our family members.
Mhm.
And if we can, we need to figure out how to get the everybody's address and literally mail out this information, I think. I
Okay.
mean, the social media can be a secondary, but the main thing I would think would be mailing those and some kind of save date. So, like, for example, with the other family reunion date, it was a magnet. It was a refrigerator magnet.
Ah.
And it had, we actually were using, which was going to be on the shirts too, Chicago skyline, because it was going to be here.
Oh,
So
that's cool.
we can do even our crest and figure out how to, because I know it's all kinds of websites where we can get some kind of refrigerator magnet to send out.
Okay. That's an
That's
excellent
an
idea.
excellent idea. I love
Mhm.
that.
Mm-hmm. And literally, I got mine on my refrigerator, even though it's been canceled, but
That's
it definitely, stick it on there, and that's a reminder to let them know, and that too, to let them know, okay, y'all, we got a family reunion coming, and then behind that would be the details about the picnic, just the basic information about the picnic, about the hotel, but that'll come later, after we get that out to say, guys, this is what we're doing.
Okay.
And in addition, I think all that's excellent. And in addition, I think as we are putting all that information out on the forefront, we got to do like a phone tree and call some folks. I think we're going to have to call, maybe break up this list. There's a list. And then we all have certain people that we can call, and just to get that hard confirmation to say, are you coming? Are you not coming? Especially when we're looking at, trying to make, because really, as we're trying to finance this too, because that will make or break the game night. It's going to make or break, if we're going to have something on a Sunday, it's going to make or break the whole thing.
Yeah.
So if everybody paid, sometimes it's a blessing to have. So then we can figure out, then we all can do a trip to the zoo, or we all can go to Six Flags, and all that can be paid for because we have extra money left, to do certain things, or we all just pay for the kids, and all the kids don't have to pay, just adults pay, whatever it is. But maybe if we can do that too, in addition, like, or beforehand, hey, you're going to look out for this mailer. Look out for, you're going to get a refrigerator magnet. Make sure you put it on your refrigerator. And then we're going to have to, I think, just keep that dialogue going with the family.
And you know what, and that is the case, because this is our first annual picnic, so we do, just so they know and have an idea. I know, my dad knows, because I've been discussing with him, and I know he didn't, told other family members, but I guess it is important to actually speak to everybody just to kind of get a feel.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, I know some our Aunt Ethel and all of them, they looking forward to coming. I've been talking to her about it. So
Right.
Yeah, because I did a preliminary count and looking at some of these names as to, just to make sure I would have at least 10 groups.
Right.
And so I was like, okay, Nate and Lisa and Mecca and, everybody that was really primarily coming in from out of the area, Aunt Ethel and Aunt Myrtle and so I was like, at least, and I got to, I think I was at 12, just with the folks coming in technically, if they're coming, the ones who I really think that would come, right? Like, I don't know if Lloyd would come. I don't know if Dale would come. I don't think Lloyd will come. Lloyd may come, But I think Robin and his kids and his wife and his kids may come. So I counted Robin, but I didn't necessarily count Lloyd. So I was really trying to use my
Yeah.
judgment based on kind of, I know my cousin Lloyd, but I don't necessarily know my cousin Lloyd. But I'm like, if I was to roll the dice, would he come? I would err on the side of maybe not.
Probably not.
Probably not. So he's not in my count.
Okay, okay.
Love Lloyd, but he wasn't in my count. know.
Mhm.
So, but like Wanda and Jean's in my count, so, those folks were in my, I really tried to think like who was really going to come. Uncle Raymond is not in my count. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't think he made
Because
it.
I don't think he's really he's physically able,
Yeah,
to
yeah.
come because Uncle Raymond is sick, right?
Yeah.
So I wouldn't necessarily, Uncle Raymond, for example, is not in my count.
Mhm.
Gotcha.
I really was trying to figure out who was going to come. So, and then not counting the Chi-Town folks. So now that y'all, that's gravy.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
That's gravy.
I-
Because I'm like, now I feel confident. I was feeling a little,
Yeah.
I was like, I don't think we're going to make it.
No.
But,
I'm telling you, I would stay, me, Mama,
Yeah.
and Wendy.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, just because we'd want to be together, I'm safely going to say that, Rachel, Charles, EJ, David, and his family would stay at the hotel.
Mhm.
Um,
No, me and mine will be there. We'll be at the hotel.
and
yeah,
then doing 109 a night, it's a good rate.
Yeah, it is.
Oh yeah.
them.
109.
Mhm.
Good rate.
yeah. So I'm almost, I'm pretty confident. And then it's the way you pitch it too. It's easier to stay at the hotel for us who are local.
Mhm.
It's much simpler. And then because this is the first one, it gives us a chance to spend time with the
Yeah.
family from Detroit,
Yeah.
the family from the South, and the family from Chicago,
Yeah.
from LA. It gives us time and a space that's comfortable to get to know each other. We're not packing into each other's
Yeah.
house
Yeah.
trying to get to know each other.
Mhm.
I think, that's the pitch I'm giving. We can all be together, eat together, drink together, recover from hangovers together, the whole thing.
Mhm.
Right.
I tell my daddy he got to stay at the hotel, so him and
Yes.
Anthony will get them
E
around.
and Frederick,
Yeah.
they got to stay at the hotel,
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and I think to Barbette's point, the committee must stay at the hotel.
Mhm. Absolutely.
We must.
Yeah.
So I think we'll have enough. But to your earlier point, we really got to start this marketing now.
Yeah.
Marketing is key.
It
Okay.
is.
All right, we all got jobs to do.
Yes, we
Yeah, we
do.
do.
All right. So I'm going to send out these notes. Okay. So we talked about what folks get for their deposit, for their $250 or their $125, depending. We voted on lodging, yay. The picnic deposit is paid.
Mhm.
We discussed that we need to do a flyer now. We
Mhm.
absolutely need to know who's coming first. And with the need to know who's coming, we can do a save the date notice ASAP. Start doing some mailings. The refrigerator magnet, great idea.
Mhm.
Notify
I'm
on,
looking further into that.
okay. Definitely notify on Facebook and then start doing phone tree and Zoom calls, because the older
Yeah.
ones like Zoom calls.
Yeah.
Once you get
No,
past,
we haven't had no
We sure
in
haven't.
a while.
haven't.
Maybe we should have another one and
We
try
need
to
another one.
use that to get people to find out what's going on.
Mhm.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So, and they love that.
Mhm.
We need mailing addresses. Okay. And that's it. So we need to plan another Zoom call for the family and have committee members get their older family members on the call. When should we do that?
Sooner than later.
I mean, shoot, we can do it. I guess
What do y'all got going on this weekend?
we do it this Sunday? Same
Not this Sunday.
not this Sunday. What
No.
Saturday?
Not this Saturday.
Next week.
Next week, the 11th.
Sunday the 11th?
That'll work.
Okay.
Give everybody a little bit of notice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
All
Sunday the 11th. West Coast,
Second
what
Sunday.
time is best for West Coast?
I'm sorry, say it again.
What time?
After, if we're doing it on a Sunday, after all of us get out of church, so probably Rochelle would be the one, like maybe 2, 1 or 2 by the time they're able to finish and lock up the church and then go home, I'm thinking.
Okay, so
So is that like 6 o'clock our time?
that's
No,
6 your
that
time.
would be 4 o'clock. If we do it 1 o'clock here, that would be 4 o'clock your time, Nate,
Right.
and that would be 3 o'clock your time, Tracy and Barbette.
So we just need to know that 1 o'clock's not too soon after church.
Yeah, for Roe, huh? Okay, 2
Mm.
o'clock.
2 o'clock.
2, so it'll be 2,
4
4 for you guys, and then 5 o'clock for you,
Mhm.
Nate.
5 o'clock for us. Okay, so that's next Sunday.
That's the
The
11th.
11th.
I mean, the 11th, the Sunday
Right.
after.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Okay, my notes right now.
Yeah, the 11th at 5. Okay, that'd be cool. We can get the entire family, everybody's
Uh-huh.
household.
Yeah.
All on one call and talk about the
Somebody said they fell asleep.
Wanda. Wanda.
Oh.
And Wanda. Wanda fell asleep.
Okay. Okay, cool. So we can get the family on. I feel like that'll be a lengthy call because
It'll be a
the
very
first
lengthy call.
10 minutes is going to be all the elders saying hi to each other.
Right. Yeah.
Hi.
That's gonna,
Hi.
that's gonna be at least about 2 hours or
This
longer.
would be Wanda. Mabel. Hi, Mabel.
Yep. And Mabel will be, hi, baby.
Frederick.
or they'll be like, hey.
Then you're going to have to totally in the dark.
Right. That would be
They
Thornton,
grab no
Thornton
light
and
Right, in the dark, yeah.
Aunt Ethel. Thornton and
Oh,
Aunt Ethel
Lord.
are always in the dark. Like, please turn on a
Frederick-
light, Mr. Lovins. Please
Frederick's going to be
turn on
sitting
a
in the
light.
dark. It's like, well, you turn your light on. Turn your light
Yeah.
on.
I'm like, why are you in the witness protection program?
Right.
Can you please turn on a light. What is going on up in Detroit?
Oh Lord.
Oh,
Y'all
that's
terrible.
funny. But okay, yeah, we'll have to, like I say, we'll have to give them that first 10 minutes or so.
Right.
for all the
Yeah.
hi, hey baby, and then we'll have to take control of the call.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
Yeah, grab the wheel.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
It's gonna be funny.
It's
The
gonna
last
be-
call, Uncle Johnny was wearing his mask in the call. I thought that was
Wow. We're like, we're on a call. You can put that away.
he had on his mask in the call.
That's funny.
Well, all right. Oh, that was precious. Okay. Cool beans. All right, we're making progress.
Oh,
Yes, we
here go Wanda. She just looked like she trying to get in.
Wanda, we over.
Yeah. What's going on?
Wanda looked like she just woke up
Hey, Wanda.
She froze.
and she froze. Lord have mercy.
I don't know, Wanda. If you can hear us, Wanda, you gotta do something with your sound.
Wanda. Woo-hoo.
Beep. Well, still.
Okay,
I
yeah,
don't
she's
know.
way frozen.
All right. Well, text Wanda
Oh, she's gone now.
All right, family, I'm gonna send out these notes
Okay.
to everybody.
Okay.
I think this was very productive. Eula, thank
Yes,
you.
it was. Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yes.
that
Thank you
yeah,
again.
That was
you
perfect.
did a
Yes,
good job with that.
Barbette, thank you for
Thank you
securing the
all.
picnic spot.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
Absolutely.
We rolling.
We
Yep.
rolling. We
Cool.
are rolling.
This is cool.
So when we want to have the next meeting for the
Good
Committee.
question.
For the
Yes.
committee.
Good
Maybe
question.
that following
want
week.
to schedule it after the family meeting?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Well, then I guess when we get on that meeting, I guess we can talk about it. I guess, huh?
Mm-hmm. That's
Mhm.
fine.
All right.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
All right, family.
All right.
I'll get this sent out ASAP.
All right.
Today.
Y'all have a good one.
Here, Wanda.
Okay, Wanda. See you later, Wanda.
Wanda's still frozen. You still frozen, Wanda? Wow. All right.
All right. Love you guys.
All right. Love you,
All right.
Pam. Bye-bye.
Okay. Bye-bye.